Hello. Yes, it's true. We are getting a zip line. It is ordered, it is on the way, and how exciting is that? I wanted to basically just come on and quickly do a video specifically for that because throughout the build of the cabin on the cliff and now this shed build and any other project that's going to be at that location, all of the comments in the past and I'm sure in the future are going to be still about the issue of the transportation. So that's the most common comment I see. It has to do with either putting a zip line in or a tramway or a pulley system or some sort of device to get materials down that dreaded mountainside. And so I thought it deserved a video all on its own because of that, just to address that issue moving forward. My uncle had sent me a link, thank you Uncle Joe, to a company in Switzerland that makes a zip line specific for steep mountainsides. It is called the Sky Mule. I will leave a link in the description box to that company if you guys want to check out their videos. And it works, basically it has an air brake. As the load is going down the mountain, there's an air brake activated, and that's what controls the speed of the materials going down. Now, any kind of system design was never my realm. I always deferred that to Steve because it's just not the way my brain works. And he always just brushed it off because he didn't know that a system like this existed. He just thought a zip line is, you know, you have to have some way to stop the material at the end of the line. So now that he knows that this type of system is available, yeah, he's super excited. The engineer in him is excited. So he got in contact with the company and they put him in contact with a friend in British Columbia here that kind of handles the sales in Canada. So yeah, it is on the way. We've just had to do some measuring and some figuring out of different parts, if we need this or if we need that, how long it's gonna be. We had to figure out the grade of the land, and so Steve went out a few days ago, and at its steepest point, it's 55 degrees. The grade is 55 degrees, but basically the majority of that slope is 50 degrees. Yeah, the long and short of it is that it's pretty exciting, and I will be doing a video of the setup, how it's going to be installed, Steve installing it. It's exciting. I'm gonna feel like I'm not working very hard now because my body will thank it anyway. My body will be thankful because I'm feeling it a little bit in my knees lately, going up and down and taking all the material down, so much bending. And so if I don't have to do so much muling, and if I can let the Sky Mule do the muling, then my body will be happier and I can work more towards just the building things, which is exciting. I also wanted to talk about the other thing that's coming up a lot in the comments, is wondering why I'm not waiting until the snow is gone to work on things out there, because it's such a challenge. And basically, the reason for that, you guys, is just to even out the workload. Winters are long here. Spring, summer, and fall are shorter. And all of the things pile up all in those months. Like, everything comes alive, right? Like, between our home and the 10 acres here in this home, and then the off-grid property, which is 20 acres with the cabin and where I'm building the cabin on the cliff, it's just always a lot of maintenance. Things need to be fixed, things need to be maintained. I anticipate always these months getting busier and busier, especially I work mostly during those months. Those are when most of my nursing shifts are. Steve works full-time. We have 5 dogs and a cat. And weather, like the forest fires last year also threw a bit of a wrench into production because it was just really hard to work in those conditions. Yeah, Clyde, if Clyde is anything like he was last fall, September, October, November, I can't even I'm not even going to admit how many hours were spent worrying about him, finding out where he is, retrieving him. We're looking after a dog. It's our neighbor's dog. That's Odie. Yeah, if Clyde is as busy as he was for me last fall, then I don't know what to do. He's a good dog right now, like he's not taking off, so I'm just capitalizing on this time when I'm not working a lot, when the dogs are all doing well. Yeah, it's just a prime time otherwise to be able to go out there and devote some time towards these things that I want to get done. The other thing I guess would be that, yeah, I'm anticipating health issues with the pets potentially, and that's already just happened in the last couple of days. Something has come up with Hannah. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. I'm taking her to the vet in a couple of days, but she looks like she might be having some autoimmune reaction. It's something that her own body is attacking her temporal muscle and her masseter muscle, and so she has lost those muscles in her head. And her head is sunken in and her eye is sunken back. Let's show your head. So you can see it's all sunken in right here and right here. And she's pawing at her face a lot, and her eye is, okay, honey, sit down. Yeah, this is like her bone, and every time she chews, her eye is sinking back in her head. I'm sorry, Hannah. I'm sorry. She's not in any pain or anything, which I think is common, but she could start to be in pain. I'm not too sure. I'm sorry, sweetie. We've started her on prednisone, which is a steroid, to try to mitigate that a little bit, if that even is what it is. We're not sure. I need a proper diagnosis, I guess. But anyway, if that is what she's got, mastocytory myositis, something like that. Basically what happens is dogs lose their ability to eat or drink, and they starve to death and they have to be euthanized. So she is 12, and I guess it's something that can happen with her breed. She's like a yellow lab German Shepherd, her breed and her age. So yeah, that's just the sad reality of having a house full of senior dogs. Yeah, that's basically it. So I just wanted to quickly do a quick upload explaining a few things, just to address it on its own video so I don't have to keep writing in the comments. Yeah. However, like other thing, we did go ski touring again, I think a week and a half ago, and we did get to the top of the mountain. Yay. I mean, we do it quite often. We do it several times throughout the year, but I did take the camera and I did just film a little bit of the top.
Good job, sweetheart. Good job. Oh, what a good boy. You're doing so good, Clydie. Clyde has a hard time on the downhill.
I will see you again Saturday. I will be posting the next shed update video on Saturday. It is a 3-day video, so there's 3 days of work in that video, so it is a little bit longer, but I'm going to try to compress it down. I try not to take up too much of people's time. Try to keep the videos less than 30 minutes if possible. This one might be a little bit more than 30 minutes. So aside from separating it into 2 videos, yeah, anyway. So I will see you guys Saturday, and then I'll see you guys out there again. Oh, I tell you, it's really nice to have this hot tub to and just a shower to come home to after those days. The only other thing I didn't talk about, the other comment that I get a lot is about the fires out there, having a fire to stay warm. The reason why I haven't done that is because it takes time to maintain a fire, like even 30 minutes, and that's like a valuable 30 minutes that I feel like I can't waste. Maintaining a fire and monitoring a fire, and the wind picks up there, and I don't know if anyone saw my video here last year where I almost started a forest fire by not being around the fire and seeing it take off a little bit. So I just don't want to get myself in a situation like that again out there where I'd be hooped, like there's no cell service at all, and I just have just blocked it out of my mind as an option. And then someone suggested getting a burning barrel, which I don't know why I didn't think of that, but I guess probably the logistics of getting it down there. But I will get it down there either before the Sky Mule or just roll it down. I'll make it work. I'll either try and find one locally for sale, or I'll just take the one out that I've got down by the mill for now. Hi, Scouty. And that way, yeah, I'll be able to stay warm and maybe cook some food and clean up. It's messy out there. There's so much debris and rat's nest stuff, so I will be able to clean up a bit out there. So nice. Hi, Odie. Hi, buddy. Odie's blind and arthritic. We're looking after him for a couple days. I'll get you some water, buddy. Come here.